okay? If you ever need to sharpen this, you can do that by clicking this little lever up and pulling your pencil out, okay? This is too short for the mechanical pencil sharpener, so you will need a little handheld sharpener, which I have for you, okay? And then you can sharpen it. The cool thing about this is you can put other things in here besides a pencil. You can put a ballpoint pen or a felt tip pen or colored pencils in here, and that means that you can have a little bit of variation in what your lines look like. When you get started, you want to take the point of this and your pencil and you want to get them lined up pretty evenly. So you kind of close the distance together, get them lined up as good as you can. It's okay if it's not absolutely perfect, and close it down. Now the way this works is this point has to stick in the paper, and these are sharp and they're pointy, and if you press them into your finger, you'll have red ink. Okay.
Perfect circle on your finger.
All right, here we go. You want to press the point down far enough that it sinks into the paper, and this is why you use 2 or 3 sheets, because if you only use 1 sheet of paper, the likelihood that it's going to slip out increases, and you can actually tear the paper pretty easy. So when you hold it, do not hold the compass across both pieces like this. The reason why is it will change the measurement from the pencil tip to the point here. You want to keep that consistent during the whole process, so only hold one side, and if you're going to choose a side to hold the metal point side, not the pencil side, okay? And then there are a couple of ways to do this. If you tilt it a little bit as you go, you can kind of move your wrist around, but you run out of space because your body just kind of starts to fight against you. So what I do is I actually twist the paper. I rotate the paper around. I just find that to be a lot more efficient. Okay, but you can rotate it all the way around. Some people like to hold the compass by the top portion here, which is fine. You just have to remember to keep pressure on the point side. And when I hold it up here, I don't always do that. So if this skips out of that middle point, you got to start over pretty much, because the only way you're getting a perfect circle is if that point stays in the middle. Okay, so here's the cool thing. We're going to make a flower. Okay, now you can choose anywhere on the circumference of this circle. Do you guys know what a circumference is?
No.
It's the line that goes all the way around. The measurement all the way around a circle is called its circumference. Okay? So you put the point somewhere on the circle, and then you're going to draw an arc inside the circle. If the compass measurement did not change, that arc will go right through the center of the circle where your point started. Okay? And you want the arc to hit here on the circumference and over here. You think you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. From here, I'm just going to move in a counterclockwise fashion, and I'm going to put the point of my compass right where that arc hits the circumference. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to move this point over to the new arc where it hits the circumference. And we're going to do this again. Now you'll notice I just got a new shape. Okay? As I continue around, I'm going to move the point over here to the next arc. And we're going to go again, and you're going to start to see this cool thing emerge. As you move around, you're going to get a flower. Okay. Now, I'll pause the video for just a second. All right. Here we go. Now, this was 2 circles. I did the first circle, and then the second circle, I made sure my point was in the same exact spot. So, you put the point in. That would have been my first circle. And when I drew my second circle, I just opened up the compass a little bit more and drew the bigger circle. It was this bigger measurement that I did the flower petals with. Okay? But that gives you a couple of more sections. And what we'll do is we'll break out some colored pencils and allow you guys to color these when you get done with them. Okay? So this is the goal, for everybody to demonstrate that they can use a compass to make a flower, and then to finish that flower with some beautiful colors so it looks like a really good design.